Hey guys. Okay. Is that? So obviously we're going to be talking about the PS3 today. Let's get this up real quick. See if anybody actually joins chat. There it is. So, hello everyone. Oh, shit. Move my chair up. Why are we out of focus? Hold on here. Oh, because we're running at 720p. And voila. Now, where's my chat? Where's my chat at? Where's my chat at? Crap. Why would I want to hide the chat? The chat's the whole purpose. It's like here. Hey, Tmac, what's up? Welcome to this very ghetto stream. We're going to be talking about the PS3 tonight. So I don't know if you're interested in that or not. But that's what we're doing. I've got my, I'm going to knock my PS3 over here. But yeah, I've always loved the PS3. And there's so many great games on it. And I was just going to go over some and maybe show some off. This is probably not the best setup. Again, kind of shoot from the hip. But we're going to move it down here so we can see your chat. I'll check it every once in a while. So yeah, the PS3. So I have every single version of this thing. I've got the fat, I've got the slim, and I've got the super slim. I prefer the PS2 super slims actually because they're just so easy to put places. But the PS Fat is a great system for playing PS2 games and 1 games, honestly. I don't dare play PS3 games on it anymore because, honestly, it's a great system, Tmac. And right now, by the way, you know what you want to do? You want to go down and you want to download what app or whatnot. You want to download what app? What app? What app do you want to download? Whatnot, because like right now you can get some of these PS3 games for dirt cheap. I've been buying games on what app or whatnot for a while now, and you can get some steals on PS3 games. And I'm going to show you guys what I have here. I just kind of have a collection of stuff that I've collected that I really think is good on the platform, and so we're just going to start right off. We're gonna go with some heavy hitters first to begin with. So first off, if you've never played this game, this is the Puppeteer, and my version is in English. Let me see if that's good. Is that a good spot for the Puppeteer? Let's see. I'm waiting. Oh, yeah, Puppeteer. Okay, so that works. Okay, that works. So the Puppeteer is an amazing game. This game is just so awesome. Like, it's a platformer. So think of games like Little Big Planet, but think better. That is what this is. This has a co-op game where the other person is like flying around and being like a help. By the way, I did not think this through. Some of these games are going to have to be installed. So we're going to see which games we can show off here. I don't know. I can't remember if the Puppeteer is one that I'm going to have to... I don't even know why I put that back right now because I'm going to need that case back. But the Puppeteer is an amazing game. I highly recommend it. You can find it pretty cheap still. It's an expensive PS3 game, but relatively speaking versus other things, it is much cheaper. Okay, so we're just going to have to install trophies here. But yeah, so it's got a really cool co-op. We're going to keep going on though while we're downloading this. Another really cool game that you can get up for right now, if you like the old school Zelda games and stuff like that, old school Zelda games, then you get 3D Dot Heroes. And this is literally a 3D Zelda 1 game with lots of, I'll show that again here, 3D Dot Heroes. And this is another, this game was actually made by Atlas, and I have the complete copy here. Yeah. Show you real quick just for a minute on this. So 1 to 2 players, the other person is on PS Plus Essentials. Oh, is it? Which one are we talking about? Are we talking about Puppeteers or 3D Dot Heroes? If it's on PlayStation Essentials, that is great, FYI. I did not know that. But yeah, the other problem, by the way, what I was going to say is a lot of these PS3 games have not been ported, though. Some of them have. The Puppeteers, oh good, because this game, play it. It is amazing. It has the best story, and it has this kind of like theater style. I'm just going to skip the cutscene for now. It is beautiful. And so what you do is, because most of the games, most of the PS3 games are in 720p, so you get yourself the little red, what that freak is that thing called? It attaches to the back. It's an upscaler basically. And then what you do, this is 720p, but on my main TV, you get this little upscaler, and it runs everything in 1080p, and it looks even crisper than this. PS3 does a great job. I'll go figure out what, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But it's just beautiful. We're going to skip this animation too, just so we can show a little bit of gameplay. So every time you beat a screen, it like, so the whole point is you collect heads, and those heads give you like power-ups, kind of like Mario. And there's tons and tons of them to pick.
You're going to drop dead if you go without a head.
Just amazing. It might not get to see too much because it's pretty slow. Puppeteer's great. Storyline. Oh, I can actually move him for searching too. So you get your head. Just beautiful game. The story and everything. Obviously, I haven't played it on this PlayStation because I'm getting a ton of achievements. By far. So I've been going on Whatnot lately just to kind of buy expensive video games. I bet you could pick up, I don't know what the going price for Puppeteer is right now, but I saw like basically, okay, so Metal Warriors for the Super Nintendo, I bid and I won, and that is a $325 game that I just got for $125 on Whatnot. And I know that's an expensive. We're gonna steal this one too.
There's another one.
Here.
See, just like
and you collect heads, and you can cycle through the heads. And each time every time it beats a screen, it changes like a stage theater. It is so good. So we're just gonna move on now. But yeah, this is an amazing game. If you've never played it, I highly recommend it. We're going to just go through a couple ones here. So the Puppeteer is amazing. This is why I did the PS Slim, by the way, so it just pop things in and out. But yes, I have found some extremely good deals on Whatnot. It is nuts. But 3D Dot Heroes is a good one to pick up. So we're just going to go through some of these. Folklore is another really kind of just different RPG. It came out early in the PlayStation's life, as you can tell. Any of the games, by the way, that have the old lettering like this from the Spider-Man, those are the older ones. And this game's a little bit pricey too now, but it is a really just different RPG. Really cool. I'm going to go over, because we're looking at one of these right now. So there are 3 really, just, you got to get them shooters. By the way, I'm having a thunderstorm outside, so I probably shouldn't be screaming, but we're still going to do it anyway. But you might hear some thunder rolling in the background. But anyway, there are basically 3 PlayStation 3 shooters that use the Move controller that I just highly recommend. The first one is House of the Dead Overkill. And this game is just crazy over the top. It's basically a House of the Dead game with a bunch of cussing and just crazy stuff. Oh man, that sounds crazy thunder outside, by the way. We might have to I want to keep going though. Then another one is Time Crisis Raging Storm, and this also includes Time Crisis 4 and Dead Storm Pirates, which is like an arcade shooter. This is also a pretty, expensive game, but amazing. It's hella hot here in Southern California. Yes, I'm in Arizona, so I know all about the hot. And we've both been getting lots of rain lately, I believe. So yeah, well, I'm close by to you. I live in freaking Maricopa in Arizona. I used to live in like Chandler and stuff. But yeah, this is an amazing game. Highly recommend it, and it is just really cool. I don't have my Move set up, so I can't really show these off. And then lastly, as you see on the screen here, they remade both Wii shooting titles, and this is only in Japanese, but the game itself is in English, and that is Biohazard Chronicles HD Selection. And it is, you basically play through all of Resident Evils as a shooter. And if you've never heard of this, this is an amazing game. It is only imported, so you have to buy it like from Japan, but it's in English, so don't worry about it. Another, and then you got your staples on your PS3, right? And these are dirt cheap games. You got your Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. And I mean, these games, the end. If the movie came out, I think you can watch the movie now on Hulu for free, by the way, or Netflix, right? Netflix. And the Uncharted series is amazing. I kind of like the first one the best. The second one's really good too. Third one's okay. I just like the story the best for the Uncharted. The gameplay works the best on Uncharted 2. But yeah, amazing games. And speaking of more amazing games that are only on PlayStation 3, and who knows, I don't know, can you play any of these on the PlayStation Essentials? Did any of the Resistance games, Resistance Fall of Man, did any of these make it? The Insomniac made Resistance games. These are all freaking amazing. And I just recently I hadn't beat it ever. I just beat Resistance 3 like literally last week. And I tell you what, these games, I agree. Yeah, it was just okay. Yeah, these Resistance, Fall of Man, this is one of the reasons you buy a PlayStation 3, an old PlayStation 3. Just amazing games. Maybe I'll show, those are going to have to be installed. Let's see real quick. I've got a bunch of stuff installed on the hard drive as well. Oh my gosh, Blood Dragon, by the way, as far as downloadable games, that I don't know if you can still download them or not, but Blood Dragon was amazing. Let's see real quick. I'm going to skip that for now. Then another whole series, and I couldn't find the other one right now, and that's actually my favorite. I don't know, maybe Apocalypse. Well, anyway, Motorstorm. Motorstorm was one of the most rad series on the PlayStation 3. Came out with the first one. The first one is okay. The second one, which is called Pacific Rim, I know I own it over there. I just couldn't find it. This is actually just a fraction of my PlayStation 3 games. My PlayStation 3 games, but Pacific Rim is probably my favorite, followed by Apocalypse. Apocalypse is the coolest, honestly. But Pacific Rim, I just like the whole theme of water and fire and stuff, and it really flows well with that game. MotorStorm, another amazing series. I think only on PlayStation 3. They probably ported this. This might be on Essentials. Oh, icky. Yeah, I don't know about streaming. Like, and see, the thing about this is, I'm gonna go tell you what my upscaler is. It's the little red one that that fits on the back. Player or whatever, not Player. That's a freaking old. But thing. The little, it looks like an M, little red. I'll look it up. So the whole point is, you plug this to the back of the PlayStation 3, and it makes all of those kind of like nasty, like kind of like it didn't have any type of anti-aliasing. The PS3 didn't. And I tell you what, it upscales it to 1080p, and it smooths out all the edges, and it makes Resistance Fall 3 look like a PlayStation 4 game. No kidding, it looks great on that. Another game, this is probably on Essentials somewhere, was Vanquish for the PlayStation 3. This also came out on the Xbox 360. This is a Sega-made game, and I have another Sega-made game that you have to play. If you like third-person shooters, this game is freaking rad. I might show this off a little bit. Let me pop this in. I don't know if it's going to have to install or not, so we'll just pop it in and not worry about it. This is a Platinum game, so, you know, freaking Platinum game. So Platinum games are amazing to begin with, but this game is freaking amazing. Let's see if it boots up right away. And speaking of Sega-made awesome games on the PlayStation 3, we have Binary Domain. This game, if you've never played it, is a must-play. It is so good. Let's not install that. Let's see how long this is going to take. Okay, we'll let it install in the background. Now, this is the only thing bad about the PlayStation 3 is games have to install on them sometimes, and it takes for freaking ever. So we'll see. It's not going bad though. But yeah, Binary Domain. This is kind of like a body snatchers, Terminator kind of game, where basically you don't know who's a robot and who's not a robot, and it's a third-person shooter that has a great goofy story, and it has some of the most rad particle effects, and like you can blow off arms and limbs and stuff as they're coming at you, big old holes in them and stuff. If you've never played Binary Domain, this is a must-have on the PS3. Must-have. I might even show that one off later, so we're going to put it over there. Another amazing series that is only on PlayStation 3. I guess now it's on PlayStation 4. They have one too. The Killzone series. Now this started off as Killzone 1 on the PlayStation 2, but it really kind of picked up steam with Killzone 2. And 3 was really good too. 4, which was on the PlayStation 4, is a really good game. But I still kind of like the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3 versions better. Like I just do. They're okay. They get a little bit. Tmac, gotta play it. Oh man, Binary Domain, by the way. Yes, Binary Domain, Vanquished. Those two are must plays as well. I would say currently we got Resistance 3. Which I don't know if I want to stream it on Essentials though. That it's gonna really degrade. I don't know. Maybe if you have great internet, it might look fine. It's definitely still worth playing. I would say, but Binary Domain, Vanquished, Puppeteer, those are must plays for me. Like Killzone's pretty good. I do like the Killzone series. And of course, what else started on PlayStation 3? I actually couldn't find my second one, by the way. I know I have it over there. But the Dead Space series, which, by the way, they're remaking this bad boy pretty soon. So, you know, why not play the whole series before the remake? Then you can trick, because they're not going to go one-to-one with it. Dead Space, an amazing series. This is an amazing series. Dead Space 2 is... No, I think Dead Space 1 is my favorite game. Some of the ones you mentioned, yeah, you should, because these are games that you got to play. Dead Space 1, I believe, is the best game, followed by Dead Space 2. Dead Space 3 loses a little bit of Whoa. We're in a serious thunderstorm outside, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to go. It's kind of nuts right now, but yeah. That being said, we're going to keep going. Dead Space 3, amazing game. It does have kind of a co-op. The only problem with this game, I felt, was they sold it as a co-op game, right? But you have to play online. So now that it's, kind of all the servers are shut down, I believe, you can't really, you can play it, but it loses a little bit. It's still a good Dead Space game, but it loses a little bit, right? Let's see what else. So the next thing I'm going to say is, and I know I had more. I don't even know where I put them. But there is, here, we'll just save this one too. There is an amazing amount of HD remakes on the PlayStation 3. We have everything from the Ratchet and Clank games, where this series has Ratchet and Clank going up, going commando, Ratchet and Clank up your arsenal, and basically some other stuff. So this has 3 full PlayStation remakes in HD, and it is an amazing game. Then you have another big hitter, Metal Gear Solid series. This has Metal Gear Solid, I can't read from that. Metal Gear Solid 2, Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid VR missions, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, Metal Gear Solid, what does this have? Dance. Basically, it has pretty much every single from the PlayStation back game, including some of the ones on not the Nintendo. It has the Nintendo ones too, but MCI, whatever that other old system was, it has everything. And then we have, let me put this back down here. Devil May Cry. It has 1, 2, and 3 in HD. They did go and remake this on PS4 as well. But yeah, amazing. Okay, so we got a game here real quick. What am I playing? I can't even remember. Oh, okay. This is going to be Vanquished, right? Yeah, Vanquished. I'm going to put Binary and Humane probably in there next. So Platinum makes amazing games. Right now is the time to buy PlayStation 3. If I haven't made that clear. Every one of these games is going to go astronomically up in price, especially when they get done shutting down all the servers. Let me show you Binary Domain real quick. Or not Binary Domain, Vanquished. Well, I guess I can continue. I've actually played on this. So because it got my save from another thing. I would say the biggest, as far as going up in price, any of the collections, Folklore is going up a lot. All those shooters I mentioned are going up a lot. What else? Vanquish is pretty easy to find, so I wouldn't say it's like a super expensive game. Resistance 3 actually is getting up there in price. I don't know if they sold as many of them. Puppeteer, of course, isn't a super expensive game. It's gotten a little bit cheaper recently just because all the prices have fallen, but yes, right now is the time to collect. I'll show you another expensive one in just a minute. Oh man, so I'm in a cutscene, but you can kind of see what it is now. This is amazing cinematically. I think I just got done fighting a boss here. Oh. Spam that button. Little quick time events. Just rad ass game. Oh, you guys are gonna watch me fail a quick time event. the age of quick time events. Oh, I gotta shoot him. Shit. Yeah. This game is just rad, man. He has a booster pack to make him go really fast and stuff.
Elena,
And it's so Japanese too. He smokes just like Metal Gear, Snake does in Metal Gear.
Both of them at the same time.
Just amazing game. Let's see what else we can talk about. Show you a little bit more of this stuff. My dogs are going crazy because of the storm, so we'll see how this goes.
Nice. Your bombs are gonna knock the colony out of orbit.
Spoilers, by the way. This isn't the end boss by any means, but it's further into the game. Another amazing game. And by the way, you were talking about expensive games. The original Demon Souls on Deluxe Edition with the strategy guide is a very expensive game, and if you can pick this up now is the time to get it, because it's just amazing. Even though they remade it, this thing is a different enough game that people want to collect it, and the collector's edition with the little strategy guides is quite amazing. It has lots of cool stuff. Okay, so we're going to play first level here. For a minute. We're going to skip the cut scenes if we can. No, can't cut this one. Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, shit. Is that really the end? Okay, well, so that was the very end of the game. So I am not going to show anymore. Good thing I skipped the very end. I thought that was the second to the last boss, but I just killed the last boss. Oops. Okay, so... I like a game with a great story. Yeah. Binary, I'm going to put Binary Domain in next. Vanquish, great story, very Japanese. It's a platinum game. It is amazing. Sorry that I killed the end boss, but you actually didn't get to see the boss fight. You just saw the end cut scene of me shooting him in the face. I'm going to put Binary Domain in real quick while we're sitting here. Because we're going to see, make sure it doesn't need to install. So, yes, more games, right? Okay, let's go with more games. The Final Fantasy series was actually really cool on PlayStation 3. You have your, Final Fantasy 13 with Lightning, and then you had Final Fantasy 13-2 with her sister, basically, trying to find her. I'm not going to update that. And then my personal favorite was Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. And this one, it's weird because... What's that here? So the first two, you play as Lightning and you basically save the world. The second one, you play as your sister and you're trying to save Lightning. And then the third one is really weird where you just go around killing your friends, kind of, and releasing their soul, because they're all... It's really weird. But it's great. It's a really good game. Yeah, I did, yeah. Well, I didn't know it was the end boss that was the problem. Okay, so this is the install screen, by the way. So how cool is this, by the way? So this is Binary Domain. The install screen is literally like you've got this little, and it uses the 6-axis controller, and you're like looking up stocks and stuff, and information on your weapons, nanomachine implants, ammunition, Betty, the beta unit Betty, huh? AI unit. Oh, there's some drones. See, it's kind of like, it's like Snatchers and Terminator kind of mixed together. Oh my gosh, this keeps going. That is crazy. Crazy amount of detail. Okay, there it goes. So yeah, another really good collection that's kind of going up there is another HD remix, Sky Cooper, which is a platformer puzzle game, and this has all the first 3 of them that have been HD remixed. This is a really fun game if you like those games. The other weird thing that PlayStation had that I can't really show you an example, I do have one, is they have a whole bunch of games that were 3D compatible with those 3D glasses, and they also made a PlayStation TV that was 3D where you didn't have to wear any glasses. And I don't use it very much because they break real easily, but I tell you what, it is amazing to play some of these, especially the cel-shaded games and stuff like that. Hopefully I can turn it down. Oh, my TV's messed. But anyway. It's just gonna keep going too. Oh, come on. On stream, my TV does this crap. Let's turn it off. Oh my gosh. So the reason this TV's in here, by the way, is because sometimes it does that crap where it just basically locks on TV down, which is quite annoying. Sorry, guys. Oh man, it is storming crazy outside, by the way, right now. Yeah. Crazy amounts of rain. I hear crazy amounts of rain. I hope I'm not showing underwear, guys. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. This TV does that crap sometimes. It's super annoying. Okay, back to the games. So yeah, Sly Cooper was really good. So another thing that the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 have in spades is a bunch of really kind of unique shooters that were only on this platform. So we got and most of these are pretty cheap. We got Black Site Area 51. We got, turn the volume off a little bit. See, it works fine now. There we go. Yeah, I kept this TV because it has a good picture, and I thought it'd be good in my game room. But yeah, it does this weird thing where it locks out the remote volumes. Why did they push the 3D games on the PS3 fail? I don't know. Like, I feel like it was kind of a novelty. So like, at first, people were really into it and stuff, and the technology was kind of expensive. Like that 3D TV was like $600, and back in the day, that would have been like and it was a small TV. It wasn't a big TV. It was like a 20-inch TV, and I want to say that would have been like around $1,200 in today's money, or a little bit less, maybe $1,000. But that's a lot of money for a small TV. And the glasses were expensive. But, you know, there's so many of their titles that have 3D. Like, you want to play the original 3D Ratchet and Clank games in HD, in 3D. Pretty amazing. Yeah, like Thor. By the way, I was going to show Thor. Is this kind of a goofy superhero game that's pretty cheap to find right now. That's in 3D. I believe the HD collections are in there too. But anyway, so there's a bunch of really cool... Hopefully it doesn't do the same thing. There we go, while I'm talking. Quake Wars was kind of a real unique game on that. I have a whole bunch of these shooters. It was the system for first person and third person shooters. Space Marine. Amazing. Haze. Not so amazing, but different. Legendary, which is basically a 3D shooter that you go around killing like griffins and stuff. And Raccoon City, Operation Raccoon City, Resident Evil. Real cool game. And then you got some really weird ones too. Battleship. No, it's not a freaking shoot, you know, B1. This is a first-person shooter where you can also control battleships. It is crazy. It is really crazy. It's made by Activision. It's cheap. It's really different, so highly recommend just trying it out. I got another Lost Planet 1 and 2. I believe 1's in here too, yeah. Whoops. 1's in there too. And Lost Planet was a series by Capcom. Used the Havoc engine. These were really good. I think they're going to make a new Lost Planet, by the way. That's coming. Turok, the fucking dinosaur hunter, made a return. And this game, while not as good as the original Turok and stuff like that, like nothing can touch that kind of stuff. This was a real fun, goofy-ass game. And it's just a weird shooter. And they had more. If you wanted to kill more dinosaurs, we got Jurassic the Hunted, which is literally just like Turok, except for, you know, get rid of all the storyline and killing Marines as well, and you're just going around killing dinosaurs. weird ass game. That's on the 360 as well. They had a really good Ghostbuster game on the PS3. I highly recommend that. If you haven't played that game, this is a really good game. And then, yeah, that Battleship, right? Real weird Battleship game. We are almost done installing that, by the way. And then, no, I don't want to install the patch things. Early on, the PlayStation had two kind of weird games as well that were real cinematic. Everyone has heard of Lair with dragons. You want to play Game of Thrones and fly around and shoot things with dragons? This is your game. And at first they made you do the annoying 6-axis controllers like this to control the dragons. But there is a patch that if you buy it now, and it wants to patch, as you've seen, it's tried to patch every game I've done, you can just fly it with a normal controller, which makes it a lot more fun. Another really kind of unique game that was made by Ninja Theory was Heavenly Sword. My copy looks like shit, but I got it for $4 back in the day. When did I get this? 2018. This is a really cool game. Okay, we're going to show you the gameplay here of one of my all-time favorite games, Binary Domain. I wish they did a remake or collection of Dino Crisis. Did you play Dino Crisis 3 on the Xbox, the original Xbox? I'm probably going to do that on one of these streams because it is so goofy and out there and hard. It is hard as shit. Maybe we'll do like a Dino Crisis game thing. And we'll play 1, 2, and 3. That would be kind of a different one. That would be kind of fun. Oh, and the freaking shooter. There is a PlayStation 2 Dino Crisis shooter. We could throw that in there too. So yes, Binary Domain is amazing. If you've never played it, Puppeteer. You know, I would put it on par for me personally with Puppeteer and 3D Dot Heroes. I love this game that much. Oh, should I continue? Let's see. This could be another in-boss. Let's see if this is another in-boss. Spoilers ahead. Spoilers ahead. If this is me beating the game. I don't remember what I beat on this. Oh shit, yes, this is the end boss. Or one of the end bosses. It isn't the end boss. But we're not going to do that real quick. But right there, giant metal robot trying to kill me there. We'll just do it on, we'll do it on there. Creating the save real quick. Oh, there's the end of the game. We'll go back to this. But yeah, Lair, Heavenly Sword, really amazing. And now the next one I would highly recommend is the Transformers had badass games. They had two really good ones. Transformer War for Cybertron, really good game, great story, and it was followed up by an even better game, Fall of Cybertron. This game is amazing. Super fun. Both of these are also on the Xbox 360. I have them. I love them so much that I got it on both systems. So yeah, it's telling you basically that they've been trying to. So the story of this is that it is literally Snatchers on the Sega CD, where the robots, somebody's releasing a bunch of robots that are taking the place of human beings and replacing them as you know, with their secret motives. It's got a little bit of Blade Runner to it, to be kind of honest too. But yeah, real cinematic, great graphics, especially, like I said, the upscaler. In player. I'm pretty sure it's in player. I'm gonna look it up real quick just to make sure why this is right. Nope, not in player. There it is. What the fuck's this thing called? It's the Marcel. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I think it's the M Classic. Yeah. The little, you can buy them on Amazon for $100. They'll put them on sale every once in a while for like $70. It is called the M Classic HD Upscaler, and it works phenomenal on the PS3 because the PS3 does not have very much anti-aliasing, so it works amazing. Oh, and you can talk to your so if you have a mic, you can literally talk to your teammates and shit, and make them feel good about themselves. So right now I gotta just hit L2, and I can pick a response. Got it. So this is teaching me how to play, obviously. I just want to show you the cool ass fucking destroying. No, I want to skip it. No.
You know this stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Alright, let's move on.
Halloween is coming. Any ideas for video games? I do. Well, I mean, Resistance Fall is good, and I also have. One sec here. You probably know what I'm already gonna pick though. I just want to show the fucking badass battleground. Oh.
Yo, I was wondering, what are your plans after this?
Look, he's like talking to me like, oh, what's your plans after?
Vacation, chicks, topics?
Oh my god, this is great. Definitely. I'm into chicks, dude.
Yeah, I knew it. Same as it ever was.
I'm not gonna tell you a spoiler. Get out of my way, dude. But one of these two people might be a robot. Or not.
The operation in this shitty weather.
Oh my gosh, this game is so great now. Let's see. Not really the most pretty level to show it off, but right here, I believe, is where we're gonna get to kill some stuff. I think. Oh yeah, right here. Okay, back to that though. Dead Space, obviously, a great game for Halloween. Dead Space 1 especially. Where did I put it? There it is. And of course, The Evil Within. If you've never played The Evil Within, that is a great horror game for the PlayStation 3. Other than that, though, Dead Space, Resistance 3, Evil Within, all great horror games. I would even put some other. Oh, there we go. Like, what? I'm gonna blow some legs off and stuff. This would be awesome. Did you know that the Killer Clowns? Yes, I saw that was coming out. What are your thoughts? I think it's crazy that they thought enough of that old retro movie to make it into a crazy killer game. It's gonna be fun. It's made by the same people that did the Friday the 13th game, right? So I think that game turned out really well. So I think that this game's gonna be really good as well. It looks fun. It looks goofy. I really liked the old movies. It was fun. Oh my god, it's still telling me to do this. Okay, we're switching. So watch this. How do I just gotta remember how to, oh, so you can blind fire? Look at this. Blind fire or, oh, watch. Oh, I got it. You can blow off freaking legs. You go back in. You're gonna blow this guy's head off. Oh, this guy's still coming at me. Oh, look at that thing still crawling at me. Oh, so you can like blow their heads away to make them. And by the way, you can upgrade your weapons where they're more accurate and shit like that. Alright, we're gonna rush this guy. Oh, I forgot. Is this another gun? I want to grab that. Grab the other gun real quick. I mean, just chunky graphics. Look at this thing. Where are you? I'll blow its leg off. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Just amazing destructible enemies. And this is the first level. Like, they get even better than this. They get, like, that big robot I was about to fight. You literally can like chunk it away. It's freaking amazing. The movie is popular. Is as popular with the Gen Z. Retro is it really? So like people know Killer Clown like the freaking Gen Z people do? That is crazy. Retro is coming full circle. Well, you know, I mean, it's always been like the 90s, honestly, the 80s and 90s were just phenomenal years. I mean, I lived them, right? I was born in 85. That dates me. I'm surrounded by G.I. Joe and video games. And all of these things started in the 80s and 90s and just continued, right? So I'm going to change my weapon. Oh, I forgot I can even change my weapon. But yeah, this game is just amazing. And you can upgrade all your weapons, you can change your weapons. Eventually you can even pick your crew. What am I supposed to, oh, I'm supposed to go here. He's like, dude, go, oh yeah, you can cover, yes, I don't even know how to hold R2. There we go. Oh, how do I do that? Shockwave, R2. Oh, this is it. Oh, I forgot, they all have secondary fires too. Oh my god, this game is so good. I might have to replay this game. Oh shit. How do I quick? I'm trying to remember how to quick time. I just got beat down. Oh, not good. I can't remember how to, oh shit. Spots. I can't remember, oh yeah, I'm down. There's a melee button, I'm just gonna help. Self-revive. 83? Oh, so you're older than me. Ha ha! That's great though. 83 is a great year too. Anyway, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop playing right now. But yeah, highly recommend this game. It's great. Let's go back here. Binary domain. Yeah. So you probably got more into the Star Wars stuff than I did. I mean, I love Star Wars now. But you were probably the Kenner kid, right, with all the Star Wars toys, because that would date you right in there for all those toys and stuff. I mean, you'd be a little young still, but they were still coming out, I believe. Where were we? Also, but if you have any interest at all, I only have a few little things to show here. But now the other great thing about PlayStation 3 that you might not know is, I mean, I kind of gave it away already, and on the screen. Is it's completely, you don't have to hack it, you just throw them in, it's region free, so you can play any PlayStation 3 game, including, speaking of whatnot, I picked two, basically, so this is a collection of mecha games like Gundam and stuff like that, there, Japanese. It is called Another Century's Episode R. And this is the Super Robot Force games that have like the RPG. This one's kind of hard to play because you have to read Japanese. This one you do not. But anyway, so basically, yeah, Turtles too. I mean, that was 90s though. Turtles were 90s. Every kid got into the Turtles afterwards though. But yeah, these games I picked up on Whatnot. This one cost me a big $2, and this one cost me $3.25 because I needed to pay 25 cents more for shipping after the first one. So together, both of these PlayStation games, I think, were like $10, $12, something like that. And I got a whole bunch of extra games too that were just disc, because so they start them at $1, right? And then every time you double the bid, so it goes 2 to 4, 4 to blah blah blah. You get more discs. So because I bid on both of these, I managed to get, I think I got 6 additional discs, this random Japanese disc, and I picked up a PlayStation 2 Aladdin game, which I couldn't find anywhere. I haven't booted it up yet because I haven't pulled out my PlayStation 2 to see it yet, but I couldn't find it on YouTube, so I have no idea what it's like. It's not the normal Aladdin game, it's like a cute little one. But yes, Turtles and Star Wars was great. But yeah, you can play any game on your system, Japanese, any language, and it just works. Another series that started in the Xbox, it actually started on the Xbox 360, but it continued on the PlayStation 3. And if you like your Godzilla game, or Godzilla, and you like shooting things in third person, and you've never heard of this series, Earth Defense Force is amazing. I'm gonna put Earth Defense Force in there too, I think now. Earth Defense Force is basically how many enemies can we cram on the screen at one time for you to kill. And it has like hundreds and hundreds of different weapons and stuff to play as. The Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon is not as good. Get either 2015 on the Xbox 360 or 2025 is a really good one. These continue today. I actually have the newest PlayStation 5 Earth Defense Force. They are just stupid fun games that you can get. Let's continue. Come on. The best fighting game, in my opinion, Street Fighter 5 or 4. I almost said 5. 5 is not the best one. 4 revolutionized, brought Street Fighter back. Street Fighter 2 obviously is the best, but after that, this would definitely be, you know, this brought it all back. This brought back all the fighting games. PlayStation, and that's not even the best version. That's just the first one I pulled out. Show you this real quick. Thank you, by the way, so much, Tmac, for joining me tonight. It's really nice to have somebody to talk to. I'm trying to get more people. This is way too late, though. Most people have gone to bed, so I'm going to get it a little bit earlier. Right now, I'm just working with a freaking 1.5-year-old in the other room, so I kind of got to work around her schedule. But eventually, we're going to be able to move this way further up. I'm hoping like 7, 8 o'clock. My time, your time, because you're in Cali. Oh, sweet! I have a save game on this one too. You can do split screen co-op on this, which is a blast with your friends. I've played all of them with my friend Jeff. Yeah, they are so much fun. Of course, you know, you got your Demon Souls, you got your Dark Souls. Got your Dark Souls 2. They were all... Maybe... Was Dark Souls 2 on... Dark Souls 1 was on PS3. Dark Souls 2 might have been on PlayStation 4, right? We're going to just go simple here. Now, this is a wing diver. She, like, flies around. It's your normal crazy Japanese people with... Yeah, her costume is more look and less functional, I would say. Well, thank you. Yeah, so good news on the arcade one-up scene. I am going to buy, I've decided, because literally my best videos of all of my stuff have been the arcade one-up stuff. So I'm going to buy a Pi 4. I'm buying a gig micro SD card, and I'm going to A, make a new image for the Pi 4, and B, I'm going to review a bunch of Pi 3 and Pi 4 images, because I'm going to have both. And I'm going to start doing that again a little bit, just to kind of show what you can do and stuff. And then I'm going to, hopefully, if I can get to the, I think I'm going to try to get to the 5,000 mark. Let's see if this channel can, but it was doing really well. Like, if you look at my spikes and stuff, it really went up during the arcade one-up stuff. So I'm hoping I can continue that. We get to 5K. I feel like doing that with some giveaways. I'm going to give away some games and stuff. I got to figure out what I'm going to give away. I'm going to probably win some stuff on Whatnot and give it away on either Whatnot or here. Probably here. And I'll just give it to viewers like you. What's sold out? Those are sold out, hard to find. I don't know. Oh, the arcade went up? Or, oh, the Pi 4s. Is that what you're talking about? I'm just going to go real quick with the Ranger. What class weapon do I have? The Pies? Well, that's because everybody's having a shortage as far as just everything. Bound gun. I think we'll just run with this just to show it off real quick. Gotta love my pink warrior here. What mission am I even doing? I don't even know what mission I'm doing. Oh well, whatever. Oh, here we go. I just want to show off crazy shit. Let's see. Don't want to do a... This game is awesome. It's stupid, but it's awesome. Oh, this is a nuts mission. I don't know if I want to share that, but that's crazy. We're gonna continue here. Screw it. Let's just go for the big boy. We're gonna put it on normal though. Oh well, thank you. I'm definitely. I haven't sold anything on there yet. I've just been a bunch of buying. But yeah, same name. It's RivalBoss on there too. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely recommend. I can try to put in. Maybe I'll put in the descriptions here of the whatnot people I've been buying from, because like there's one guy is Element, something like that. That's the guy that sells all the really good cheap Japanese games and throws in disc. And there's just a ton of sellers on there. They just got done last weekend doing their big hitter weekend thing, where they sold. That's where I bought the Metal Warriors and stuff. So it runs like shit, by the way, because it's PlayStation 3. You're never gonna get 60 frames on a PS3, but it is got some goofy shit going on here. Whoa. There we go. Destructible environments, as you saw, that bridge just went down. I'm probably going to get raped here, by the way, because I'm just kind of running into that. Oh, he's just shot me at artillery. Oh, yeah, I nuked that guy. Oh, jeez. This game is just kind of goofy fun. I'm going to blow up the ant hive here. Oh, I'm going to run down over here. Oh, jeez, my screen. Oh, I knocked myself. Oh, get up. Another switch. Dun. Ah! I'm falling down the hill right now. Oh. Yeah, see, you don't do this. You want to get range and be able to... Oh my god, there's so much stuff on the screen. There we go. Okay. Oh, shooting giant ants. Yeah, getting away. Here we go. So much blood and violence going on. Reloading. Oh, there we go. Get away from me, ants. There's giant ants, there's giant robots, there's alien saucers, there's giant Cthulhu monsters that come at you. Like, they take up the entire screen. Earth Defense Force is just goofy fun. And they've just gotten better with time, too. The newest ones on PlayStation 4 and 5 are freaking phenomenal. But yeah, this one's really good. Yes, it kind of reminds you of Body Harvest. Yeah, on the old N64. Yeah, this is Body Harvest taken to a whole new level, though. There can be literally like hundreds of things on the screen. Go away, freaking spider. Where's my nukes? Reload. Oops, that was the bridge. I should show you. So there are... Here, I'll do this real quick. We're going to retreat. I'm going to show you real quick on the city level. The entire cityscape is literally destructible, so you can literally just blow up everything. Let's see. Where's the city one? Okay, so we're going to show you this one real quick. And there's hundreds of different weapons. There's mech suits that you can get in. There's cars you can drive. There's tanks you can drive. It's crazy. It's a really fun game. Yes, it does kind of remind me of Body Harvest, because you can do that shit in Body Harvest. But, I mean, you don't also have hundreds of enemies on the screen at once, though, in Body Harvest. This thing has crazy amounts of... There can be, like, especially in the new ones, like the PlayStation 4 games and stuff. I think the last one was... I gotta look down there. There was 4, so I think the last one was 5. I see 4.1. They do weird .1s and shit, too, by the way. But I think 5... They made one that was more Americanized, which was still good. It was a really good game, but they made it more for the... Okay, so... Here. So, I don't like that building. Oh my gosh, look at this. Just took out that little chunk. Oh, here goes the whole thing. Structural. I mean, come on. What game has that type of destructible environments? Like, they don't care. Frame rate, they don't give a crap. And you got all these teammates. Oh, so there's a giant mothership over there that we're going to be fighting, and there's these landing craft over here, and there's different. You get different types of people too, so you could be like, this is like a ground troop. Where does he? He zooms, he jumps, and he rolls, right? Yeah. But there's like a wing diver suit that flies, and there is a. Oh, he's out of my range. Watch this stuff. Just gonna level the buildings around me. Oh shit! They launched the ships at us. Oh, and as a wing diver, you could totally freaking fly up on these buildings, by the way, and like snipe with sniper rifles and shit. Just gonna nuke that guy. Yeah, die, punk. So these things open up. I'm gonna stop playing this in a minute, but I'm having a lot of fun. Oh, by the way, oh shit. So the big ship is starting to fire stuff at us, and this thing's gonna be dropping mecha at us. So we have to like fire our shots into here. There we go. I mean, that's a good way to end it right there. So, amazing game on the PlayStation 3. There we go. So back to talking to you, expensive games. You can buy, so right now they have Nier, and they have Dragon Guard 3, this is part of the Nier series, I believe. But they have Nier and Dragon Guard 3. I gotta be more careful with mine. And they have these brand new sealed on Amazon for pretty much 20, 30 bucks. I think it was 20. And this game, it makes no sense to me because so right before they released some of these on Amazon, this was an $80 game, and it's still showing as 80. So I don't know if people just don't know that they can get literal sealed copies of Nier and Dragon Guard 3. I'm gonna actually buy myself a Nier, so don't buy the last copy. This one was Earth Defense. That one was Earth Defense 2025. There's a 2015, and I'll show you real quick. I don't have. So my PlayStation, I have a PlayStation 5 Earth Defense Force as well, but this is a really good one too. If you just have a PlayStation 4, this is Earth Defense Force 4.1. They've been making these games forever, and they just have gotten better. But the 2025 is really good. Earth Defense Force 4.1 is really good, and 5 and I think 6 are amazing. Like, I love them. And they're all split screen co-ops, like couch sitters, so you can invite friends over and play with them. They are great. If you've never heard of the Earth Defense Force series, they are so much fun. The new ones especially. But that one's good too. 2025 is good. Even the first one's really good. They have a PSP freaking Earth Defense Force and a Vita one as well, by the way. Stupid that up. We're gonna do a PS4 one eventually, like this kind of thing. And then I also have some stupid stuff. They also have lots of stupid games that, like, I love this game though. I'm a G.I. Joe fan, so arcade shooter, G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra, not expensive at all. This is another must-have game, by the way, and I'm pretty sure you can play this on the Xbox 360. It is even backwards compatible on the Xbox 360 if you have a Series X or Xbox One. But the PlayStation 3 version is really good. It is the original one. Metal Gear Rising Solid, or Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, or Vengeance, Revengeance. That'd be the sequel, right? Put on Strider in the background here. This is an amazing game. Also, like we were talking about earlier, Metal Gear Solid 4, Patriots, great game. But this game, is so amazing. You can like slice people in different directions. Like you can kick a robot up and then slice it, and use the actual controller to like pick which way you slice and shit. Oh yeah, Earth's Defense Force is amazing. But yeah, Metal Gear Rising, really good game. Would recommend highly on that one. Let's see. Yeah, I did a PlayStation thing before. I just wanted to do it again. I've gotten more games since then, obviously, and I'm sure some of these are repeats. I have a ton of games over there too, like God of War. They had the God of War series, like they had 3, and then they also have the PlayStation Portable remakes on there. They had the infamous Genchi, like this game, you got to get because here, I'll grab a couple more. Yeah, just grab these. So, the infamous game that was on the when they first showed off the PlayStation 3 first, that trailer or that E3 press conference where they had the giant and they're like and the historical Japanese history battles, and they're like this giant crab. Look it up if you haven't ever seen the press conference. I'm sure you have, with the press conference for the PlayStation 3. There's this one, Genchi Days of Blade, and this game was infamous for. There's a scene where they're talking about how it's very much like focused around true Japanese folklore and stuff like that. And then the very next scene is them fighting some like giant crab monster. It's hilarious. This game is amazing though. I shouldn't say it's amazing. It's a good game, fun to play, funny as shit when you think of it in context. Going back to Demon Souls, I don't know if you played the Demon Souls remake on PlayStation 5. Do you have a PlayStation 5? Do you have an Xbox? What you got? But the original Demon Souls, the Chinese or English Chinese version. So it is a English game that has Chinese, as you can see. This is the first version that came out, and why you want this if you can get it is basically this was before they patched it and everything. So this is a unpatched Demon Souls with all the exploits. So you can do things like just go crazy and level yourself up to making it like super fun, and just nuke everything. And and they patched it when the US version came out. All that shit was patched, but none of it was patched in the Chinese version. So this is going to be very sought after for collectors as well. You have a PlayStation 5. Yeah, Demon Souls is a must play on PlayStation 5. It's honestly, once you learn the mechanics, Dark Souls only got harder. Demon Souls is very forgiving, really, with like its health pickups and everything like that. It's a lot of fun, especially the older one. Let's see. What else? Oh, I picked up that too. But yeah, just tons and tons of games here. I'm just gonna go through a couple more here. Just looking. That's fine. Oh, another game that's going to be kind of expensive later on. Oh, let's do this. So, talking about expensive games, there is some Ratchet and Clank games on the PlayStation, and most of them are not that expensive. But you can only play them. My dogs are killing each other outside. It's great. Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction is really good. And Ratchet and Clank A Crack in Time is also really, really good. And those are, there is a ton of Ratchet and Clank games on the PlayStation 3. And there is also a 4-player kind of fun, like platforming co-op game that was in 3D apparently. That was Ratchet All for One. But the really one that you want is Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus. This is going to be a very expensive game. It was kind of a low run, published game. They didn't make a ton of them. It comes with the Quest for Booty digital download. Unfortunately, they made a hard copy of the Quest for Booty on PlayStation 3 in Europe, so you can get it. I do not have it because it is very expensive. But this game and the Quest for Booty are very expensive PlayStation 3 games that are going to be very sought after. Folklore is going to be very sought after because that is a very good RPG that was only on that system. 3D Dot Heroes is going to be a very expensive game because it is an Atlas game and it is only on the PlayStation 3, and right now you can get that for fairly cheap. Twisted Metal was on the PlayStation 3. I can't show you that right now because mine's a sealed copy. Have I played Mortal Shell? Yes, Mortal Shell is a great game. It is, I mean, it's literally Dark Souls with kind of just a slightly different mechanic as far as how you can defend yourself, right? So, but yes, it's a very good game. There's another really good Dark Souls-like game too. What was that one called? It was on the Xbox. Sure, I can't remember right now. The Simpsons game, lots of fun on the PlayStation 3. Yeah, so, I mean, there is just a ton to do on the PlayStation 3. There's tons of consoles. So here's the other problem with the PlayStation 3. Right now, there's a ton of PlayStation 3 games like the Strider game that were only on the Xbox 360 store and the PlayStation store. And that is things like Strider, Call Juarez is not. What's another one? The Far Cry Blood Dragon. These were only sold. I think Blood Dragon actually got one physical release, and that's on a multi 3-pack, and that was on the PlayStation 3. I don't have that, but they did release I believe a physical version of this game. But most of there's a ton of them. Oh, what's that other one? Good, this one's installed quickly. But yes, Mortal Shell was a great game. I really liked Mortal Shell. That was a lot of fun. I think I was I remember playing it, but there was some other big game was out, and I got through it quickly. But it was a good game. I really liked Mortal Shell. But yeah, so I love the VHS tracking. No problem, man. Thank you so much. I'm going to call it a night, too. My dogs are going to be killing me, so I'm going to call it a night in just a minute. I'm going to wrap up. But yeah, and the thunderstorms outside, too. But anyway, yeah, that's the PlayStation 3. Thank you so much for joining me, Tmac, and hopefully we can get some more people on the stream. I will try to publish basically a more set schedule of when I'm going to be streaming and stuff so more people can join us. But thank you so much again, and yes, buy PlayStation 3 stuff because it's cheap right now and it's fun. And this is the RivalBoss signing off, and thank you so much again for joining me. And if you like this video, if you don't like this video, I'm sorry, it's still a work in progress. I just want to put some stuff out. I will be doing Arcade 1-Up stuff again. I am going to make that effort now that everything's kind of settled down with the baby more. I'm going to buy the card. I'm going to buy some pies. I'm going to find me some pies, I guess, because they're hard to source. I don't care. I saw them on Amazon. They're expensive, but they're there. And get that going for you guys. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to do this more on my other channel, which is the Toy Box Quest. I'm going to continue. I collect Star Wars and G.I. Joe still. And I'm going to be giving away every figure I review, I give away on that channel. We have no subscribers over there really right now. We got like 24, so it's really sad. I'm setting like the giveaways at like 50 and 100 and 150 and 200 and so on. But hopefully we'll get there. Eventually I'm going to start giving away tons of figures, but then we're going to give some giveaways here. I'm going to have to figure that out. Probably more when this stream like this picks up. I'm probably just gonna be like, okay, next subscriber gets this game or something like that, and just do a giveaway with the people in the chat and like write it down, then run a bot. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. This is the RivalBoss signing off. Until next time, thank you so much. Bye.